We are doing lesson 3-9, addition and subtraction number stories. We're going to do number 1 together, and then you can finish the page on your own. Make sure, this is journal page 93. Make sure you are reading the story problem carefully because like the instructions say, or the title, some are addition and some are subtraction. So the directions tell us to write a number model with a letter for the unknown. So that means we're going to use a variable in our number model. Okay, number 1, Andrea had 1 1/5 liters of water. She drank 3/5 liter. How much did she have left? So for our number model, we're going to start with what Andrea started with, which is 1 1/5 liter. Then if she drank 3/5, and we want to know how much she has left, think about what operation we would use. All right, that would be subtraction. So we're going to subtract 3/5 equals, and I'm just going to put W for water. So you can use any letter to represent your variable. All right, when we estimate with fractions, we usually round our fractions either to the whole number or to a half because those are easiest to work with. So when I look at 1 1/5, I know 1/5 is really small. So I'm just going to round this fraction to 1. And then when I look at 3/5, I know that half of 5 is 2.5. So I'm going to think of 3/5 as a half. So for my estimate, I have 1 minus 1/2, and that equals 1/2. I'm going to do this problem 2 different ways. I'm going to do it with pictures, and then I'm going to show it with the mathematical steps, and you can use whichever works for you. So with pictures, for 1 1/5, I'm going to think of 1 as 5/5. If I want to divide a rectangle into 5 parts, then I would draw 4 lines. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5/5. That represents my 1 whole. But then I also have 1 more fifth. So that's 1 1/5. 1 and that 1/5 right there. And then I'm taking away the 3/5 that she drank. So I'm going to X those out. 1, 2, 3. And then let's see what I have left. 1, 2, 3 fifths. All right, now let's look at this by setting it up vertically, mathematically. So I have 1 1/5 minus 3/5. Okay, this one can be a little tricky because if I have 1/5, I can't take 3/5 away. So we're going to do something that might be new for some of you, but the 1/5 is going to borrow from the 1 whole. So this becomes 0. Now I need to add 1, the one that I borrowed, to 1/5, but I'm not just going to put plus 1. That's not going to help me. Because my denominator is 5, I'm going to put plus 5/5 equals 1/5 plus 5/5 is 6/5. So now I have 6/5 minus 3/5. 6/5 minus 3/5 is 3/5. So whether you prefer to do it with pictures or mathematically, that's up to you. But we're going to get the same answer, which is 3/5 a liter. All right, finish 2 through 5 on your own.